Hey guys, Eclipse14 here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Alright, I'm in front of this tile to the Dark World. I'm going to touch it, because this is the most direct way to the Skull Woods, which, as far as I'm concerned, is the worst dungeon of the game. So I'm going to spend this episode dedicated to it. Alright, it's easy to get there. Once you hit that tile, you just head north, and that's that. There is a path to the west, but that leads to a dead end. This is the correct one. Okay, so... start off by, nope. I'm not letting you touch me. That thing will actually steal your shield. But in any case, let's just go ahead and move on over here. There we go, take care of that. Right along the south, so you don't fall in the hole. And there's the proper entrance to level 3 in the Skull Woods. Only 2 floors, but only a single room is in B2, and that's the boss room. The rest of it's pretty much just a massive maze of holes and other weird crap. It's a bit of a mess of a dungeon. So the only reason for coming into this entrance is for the dungeon map, which all you need to do is get over here, get right about here, touch these stars, that allows access to the map. And if we look at the map, you can see, yeah, that's kind of a weird mixture. And as you see in the northwest corner of B2, a single room. Unfortunately, there's not much else we can do, because pretty much everywhere else is locked. So we'll just need to exit, and what we need to do is head for the entrance to the west here, which requires us to go through some rip tunnels. So move on over here, go up this way. Too bad I can't just cut through, but it is what it is. Walk in this way. That brings it here, which is a bit more, oh, right. Let's just go ahead and get these guys out of the picture. This way I don't have to deal with them. Also, wall masters will make their appearance. As you can see, they will frustrate you to no end. Yeah, it's boring, but at least it works. Also, I don't have to worry about their damage. There we go. Alright, let's not touch the skulls just yet. We'll cover this in just a bit. Instead, we'll go over here. Head into the next room. That brings us here, where just gotta whack that thing out. There's a key under the skull. With that key in hand, I mean, technically it's not totally necessary, but it's nice to have for covering the entire dungeon. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and lift these skulls, which has some magic bottles. But more importantly, there's a switch that requires some holding. What you gotta do is push this statue far enough, and you can use this block as a, well, guide. Let me wait for another wallmaster to show up before I make a move, because I have to pull it backwards. Alright. Far enough, you can walk in. That brings us here. Whoa. Go ahead and just try to take everybody out. There we go. Alright, takes care of that. Grab that. Lift that, and that's a, what that does is turn you into Rabbit Lake if it touches you. So try to avoid that, but more importantly, the big key. Alright, cool. There's also a bomb spot right here, so we'll go ahead and cover that. I should have taken care of that while I was fighting, but it just didn't happen in me to do it. All that's here is just a little magic bottle. Little? No, that's a full bottle. Don't know why I said little in that case, but I did. Anyway, with that done, we're done here. Now we need to head back to the right side, which, get you out of here. Same with you. And that's where that hole comes in. This puts you in the northern section of the room where you got the dungeon map. Go ahead and just smack this, smack you. And of course this thing just runs around all the skulls, but if you take them all out, you can just let it run static somewhere. Which is what I'm going to try to do right there. Some hearts if you need it, and a couple other items. And you just leave that there. Bomb spot. Opens this. That brings us to this room, where it seems like there's no way through, but if you just ride along the wall, you can bypass it. You go over here, there's a couple magic bottles, but you just need to head directly for center and pull the plunger. Blows up the whole wall to the south, and that allows access to the big chest. I can just cut you down, there we go. And with the big key, you get your hands on the fire rod. So we've got both fire and ice. And the fire rod actually has some pretty good use, especially against the Gibdos. Speaking of that, I should probably use it. Not right now, though. Right when there's the right time. For right now, let's just do this. I might as well cut this thing down, since it's going to be obnoxious. And really, those are the only rooms you ever have to look into. Everything else is optional, but I am going to cover the entire map, so let's go ahead and do so. And the best way to do that is to unlock the door to the left with the key I picked up earlier. Ouch. And I just lost my, well, never mind, I guess I didn't. Okay, now I have these guys, where the fire rod would be nice. All I need to do is just simply do this, yeet. Somehow I don't know. That was weird. Go ahead and lift this, whack, burn. And right there's another key. I may as well go ahead and smack the others too. The problem is you can't actually do it over the skulls, which is why I had to pull them out. Head south, that brings us here. Whack. The moment you touch this chest, you've got tiles everywhere. Well, holes. And of course, we know where it is, because, I mean, where else would he be? Not a single dungeon in this game has a single floor. It's always two. And this dungeon pretty much proved that. I'll grab the heart. And, what's over here? Okay, magic. Nothing wrong with just picking up everything and searching. Let's head this way. That brings us to this room, where, you can actually get stuck here. Whoops. Well, I got blocked off, so that was probably the right call anyway. Whack you out. Alright. Let's see what's over here. Just a heart, that's fine by me. Go ahead and dodge the whole thing. And yeah, this is just a case of where you could fall down a hole, and you'll end up here to start things off. And if that's the case, you're in a bit of trouble. But of course, it's all for map completion purposes, and that's really the only purpose for being here in the first place. Alright, so that room's cleared. Let's go ahead and move on and head to the room all the way on the right. That brings us here, where things are blocked off. Burn. Get out of my sight. And that one's just having fun. That's funny. Alright, I got my magic back, and my health back. Right here's another key. You having fun there, buddy? Well, too bad. Go ahead and open the door here. Just grab the final, skulls, and that's really about it. Alright, so that's all done. And I think all I need to do now is, wait a minute, I think I, know what to do here. Touch the stars. And I think that changes how this goes. Unless I'm thinking something else. Maybe I'm thinking something else. There is a section I still have to cover. I'm just trying to think of the direction. Unless... Wait, I think I know where it is. That hole. Yep, okay. I know what I'm covering. So what I need to do is head this way. Don't have to worry about any of this. Yeah, I was thinking about the northern section of that room, which you can't pass because of the hole. What you can do is head up this way. And right there to the northwest is actually the main dungeon, which, if you get the fire rod, you can go there immediately, but I'm not doing that just yet. Head down here, drop down this hole, and that brings you to the northern section of the room I was just kind of at. So, let's go ahead and whack these guys out. Beware of wall masters. Lift that. Touch the stars, which move everything here. And also open the way out. Head over here, and that's blocked off. Nice job, loser. And then you have this room, which is pretty much a dead end, where things fall out. I mean, you can just grab skulls and stuff, but just make sure you get out of here quickly. Of course, you also got the hook shot if you absolutely need it, which, speaking of that, I can just do that, lift, and, oh, I may have goofed up. No, I did. Derp. In any case, it's basically a dead room that you don't really need to cover. It's just for map completion purposes. And with that, that's all of the subsection after 12 minutes. I'm fine with that. Alright, now for the main section, which I'll just go ahead and clear all this. There we go. Have this weird, like, ant structure, or whatever the hell this is. Use the fire rod and burn that sucker. That opens the way forward. I don't think there's anything under these stones, right? It doesn't look like it, like, at all. Had to look. Alright, on to the main area. Where, first things first, I'll just whack you. And we actually need to go under the bridge and just navigate our way northbound. The chest isn't immediate, of course it's not. But, just dodge all the traps and stuff. Nope, that's, ow. Hello? There we go. We need the key to get through there. I mean, technically I could cheat and just use the key I had, without needing that one room, but, well, I did what I did. Anyway, heading over here is a nice little, nope. See if I can move you guys over there. Alright. Oh, rabbit link. Yay. At least grab some magic. But there's the key if you need it. And, well, I don't have a choice but to go back this way. And then go back the same way I came from. If I can just find my way through. There we go. That works for me. Open the door and let's move on. Now we have this little spot where there's a whole lot of stars, and eventually you'll find your way through. Shit. Well, on the plus side, I don't have to worry about having to go through all that again. It's just a straight path there, and that was a goof up. Well, not exactly a goof up, but more ill timing. Hit this, blow that up. Hit this one. Works for me. Hit this one, brings you here. Lift. Touch that. And of course, if you hit this for more magic, you can. And you just have to go across the whole thing over and over again. And I got sucked in again. Yay. Whack you. At this point, I'm not even going to worry about the enemies. Just cut through this. I already showed everything that's available. Except for cutting you through. Alright. Burn these things first and foremost. We actually need to light all the lanterns, I think, in order to trigger what we need. So just go ahead and make sure all the obstacles are out of the picture. Wallmaster spawning excluded. And, yep. Alright, so wait for another one to spawn just so it's out of the way, and let's go. Works for me. That brings us here, where we have another rabbit link spawn, where, oh, I'm probably gonna get hit by it. Nope, dodged it. Shoot. Of course, that sound was actually the lanterns fading away. One of these was the correct way. Where the... Of course it's the center. Duh. Brings us to the next room. Whack. Burn you. That's the key. Of course it's from you. And I think that's it. Yep, that's the final room, and that's the hole down to B2 and the boss. Let me go ahead and just cover these. Let me check. Okay, I've got 2 cure-all medicines. This could get nasty in terms of a fight. So we'll figure it out. But I've only got so much magic, and the fire rod does have its use. But it doesn't change the fact this fight just sucks. I can use the fire rod, which works fine. Okay, I'm officially out of it. I think the arrows might do something. I'm not even gonna bother with it, though. If I end up running too low on magic, well, not magic, but HP, I can just use one. And there's my cue to use one. And, of course, my cue to have that ready and fire out again. Got it. That was with my last bit of it, too. Yeah, this fight's annoying in every sense of the word, but I got it. And that's crystal number 3. This dungeon still sucks. But at least I'm out of it. Well, not quite. Let's see. Well, this sounds about where we are. That will be done. Full restore of everything. We can get the hell out of here. Well, almost. This is the only dungeon in the game where you actually have to walk back into the dungeon just to get out. It's stupid, but it is what it is. So just walk in through the skull, get out, and now we can finally properly leave. And at 20 minutes, I'm just going to spend the last little bit here escaping the Skull Woods, so I don't have to worry about it. And then once I get through, I can just spend the next episode exploring a little more and picking up some extra stuff. As level 4 is not that far away. And speaking of, well, this is where we are. Alright, so, let me whack you. Get you out of here. And, I'm just gonna use this fortune teller as a stopgap for next episode. So, I'll put myself here, and I will call this a video. Next episode, we do some exploring for some stuff, and, see what happens from there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.